The core question about infrastructure is, do we want to invest in ourselves as a nation, or do we want to continue to muddle along and fall further behind?
Democrats, Republicans want it. It's really serious. It costs more money not to fix than to fix.
We have jobs that are being created, but too often, especially in city centers, they don't have access.
The rest of the world is on a modern air traffic control system. We simply haven't put it in place.
It's not about just investing dollars, it's about the regulatory relief so that our projects can move forward.
When President Kennedy said we're going to put a man on the moon, 8 years later a man was walking on the moon. Now when someone says we're going to build a bridge, 8 years later you're still trying to get permits to build the bridge. And it's got nothing to do with Democrats, Republicans. They should go fix that right now.
The environmental impact statement permitting process is an incredibly important process. We need to protect the environment. We need to have consultations with communities. Let's do that in an integrated way.
A lot of these projects take too long to get completed.
Part of what we need to do is permitting reform. Part of it is like public-private partnerships.
We have to have a national transportation network here, right? And the federal government needs to lead on that. Again, states can and should have a role here, but we need to make sure that we have a transportation system that's interconnected.
John Brasso, a Republican from Wyoming, and I have authored bipartisan legislation that focuses on the water side. And we have bipartisan support. And my hope is that the example that we set will speak to the White House. We'll speak to other committees in the House and Senate and say, well, if those guys can do this, maybe we can find some common ground in other areas too.
It helps energize me as a policymaker to know that we've got the people in this room, the people at this table that want us to continue to push forward to solutions. There are a lot of us in Washington on both sides of the aisle that really want to see good progress made.
There is still room for Democrats and Republicans to come together on this.
The time to act is now. Inaction is tantamount to deciding that we're going to saddle future generations with an even harder and more expensive solution than dealing with the hard problem now.